Hello friends and welcome to our presentation on Mustapha versus Culligan. The case involves a negligence lawsuit brought by Mustapha against the Culligan, the supplier of water bottles. My name is Gagandeep Singh and I am presenting this presentation with my team members named by Palak, Rajandeep Singh, Taranjot Singh, Dilpreet Singh and Arshpreet Kaur. And in this presentation, we will cover the facts of the case, the legal issues, the court's holdings, and its rationales, followed by some important discussion points in following slides. The next slide will be covered by Palak. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Palak, and in this slide I am going to discuss about the facts of the case. The case centers on an incident where Mustapha, a long-time customer of Culligan, discovered dead flies in a sealed water bottle. This discovery caused Mustapha to develop a major depressive disorder, anxiety, and phobia related to water consumption. Mustapha sued Culligan for psychiatric injury and damages, claiming the contamination caused significant emotional and psychological distress. The trial judge awarded Mustapha $80,000 in general damages, $24,174 and 58 cents in special damages, and $237,600 for loss of business. But the Ontario Court of Appeal overturned this decision, ruling that the psychiatric injury was not reasonably forcible. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Dilpreet Singh. My student ID is 4391216. I am going to discuss about the issues of this case. The first one is reasonable forcibility. Could Culligan reasonably force that a person of ordinary fortitude would suffer serious psychiatric harm from seeing flies in the bottled water products? The second one is breach of standard of care. Did Culligan breach its duty of care by providing contaminated water, causing psychological injury to Mustapha? Moving towards the next issue, that is causation. Was Culligan's breach of duty the actual cause of Mustapha's psychiatric injury, both in fact and in laws? The last one is remoteness of damage. Was the psychiatric harm too remote to warrant legal liabilities, or could it be considered foreseeable consequence of Culligan's negligence?
My name is Ashpreet Kaur. Today I am going to describe slide number 5. In this slide, we're gonna see the procedural history about the Mustapha case. In the first thing, there's a trial court. The court ruled in the favor of Mustapha and awarded damages. In the second thing, the Ontario Court of Appeal, the appeal court overwhelmed the ruling and stating the injury was not forcible. The third thing is that Supreme Court of Canada. The Supreme Court dismissed the appeal, agreeing that Mustapha's psychiatric injury was too remote and unforceable for legal liability. Hi, in this sixth slide, we're gonna see the court holding. The Supreme Court applied the rule of law forcing on negligence, forcibility, and remoteness of harm. The first thing is that Mustafa's psychiatric injury through severe and was considered too remote and unforceable to be compensable. The second thing is that for negligence claim involving psychiatric harm, the reaction of a person of ordinary fortitude must be considered.
Hi, my name is Rajandeep Singh and the subject is administrative law, and I'm going to talk about court's rationale. The court reformed that Culligan owned a duty of care as a supplier of consumer goods, and his duty was breached by providing contaminated water. The second is the psychiatric injury sustained by Mustapha could be clarified as a personal injury, but it must be reasonable, foreseeable, and the court also included that Mustapha's reaction was highly individual and unforeseeable. The law of negligence does not impose liability of extreme or unusual reactions. Those reactions were reasonable, foreseeable by the defendants. Thus, Mustapha's claim was dismissed. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Taranjo Singh Saini and I will tell about the conclusion of this. The Supreme Court determined that although Culligan breached its duty of care, Mustapha's psychiatric injury was deemed too remote and unforeseeable to warrant compensation under negligence law. This decision underscores the critical role of foreseeability in negligence claims, emphasizing that not all injuries resulting from a breach are compensable. The court's reliance on the objective standard of ordinary fortitude serves to establish a benchmark for assessing the reasonableness of claimant's response to a defendant conduct. Ultimately, the case illustrates the nonsense balance between duty of care and limits of liability in tort law. Thank you, everyone.